Hunter Pence leads the league in triples. It's crazy. All right, let's do this. All right, we need to take out.
On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State. There's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
All right, let's do this, man.
Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
David Wright heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately, victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Taken high and deep to right. Santana ranging back. Still going back. He can't get there in time. And now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up popping over the wall out there, but no matter. He's going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
Murray Leefer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Center fielder
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
And he reaches for one
Finally
out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Jonas Cespedes, can keep it going. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ballgames.
Michael Conforto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
On to first, and there were two down. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm
Walker
and can
needs to
cover some ground
see
in that
home
outfield.
11.
Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Neil Walker stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Strike three called, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Hansel Robles is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys,
who was supposed to start against
last
us.
year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Scooter Gennett comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Scooter
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Thank you. 6 pitches. This is the 7th pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Damn.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
As we check the sequence again, here's how you conserve some pitches out there. Start off with a fastball for strike 1. Get ahead in the count. Then, nasty slider for strike 2. Then he finishes the job with a nice overhand curveball. Wasted no time. That's all she wrote.
Curtis Granderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
A lot.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled.
Come on, man.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now.
Oh, my.
Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home. He's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. Hansel Robles gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over.
You want to throw balls.
Ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Being dumb.
Chris Carter will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on,
Locked
man.
in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ground ball left side. Cabrera's up with it. And reined in, 1 away.
Batting fifth, center fielder
Austin
Right,
Jackson,
Austin Jackson
will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this
that shit
season.
upset me.
Grounded back up
Right
the
to the
middle.
shortstop.
Oh, and
Oh.
Cabrera bobbles it.
Oh, he's in there. Well, not really all that tough of play heading up the middle, but you see it takes a funny little hop there at the end, and this will be scored as an error.
Well, you just like pitching down.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Fuck.
Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Domingo Santana digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cabrera's there. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that.
What garbage.
David Wright will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Down and away.
He thought about it, man. He thought about it.
One and one. Here it comes. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
I hope so,
Murray
too.
Leefer stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Let's go.
the batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we take a look at the Mets leaders in that department, you can see him currently bringing up the number 5 spot on the ball club.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice
my
job of
pitching has
finding
been
gaps
struggling
and
so
getting
far.
them in scoring position.
Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will
Got
come
him.
of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night. Yadier Rivera will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And
Right up
this
the middle.
inning starts with a solid base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, time to check out this date in baseball. June 9th, 2009. The Washington Nationals, to no one's surprise, make Steven Strasburg the #1 pick of the amateur draft.
That's pretty cool.
The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out to Cabrera for one.
Joking.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The second baseman, number 2,
Scooter Gennett will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The catcher, number 20.
Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And
Damn
he
it.
will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee
I don't know what
leads
more I'm
1.
supposed to do.
They still trail 1-0.
It's ridiculous, I mean.
Neil Walker is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick
Got
out,
him.
#1.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Hit to short. Rivera scoops it up on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting,
Curtis Granderson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first
He
time
did.
up.
And that came after a long battle at the plate, and he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chop
Damn it.
foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's like they're throwing to the sinker. I'm throwing a fastball up in him.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a...
Threw it right past
Fuck
him,
him.
a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the
Yeah.
inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after.
leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th, left fielder, number 8.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that.
Let's go, single.
And that'll get on through into
the
center
middle.
field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
He's set. Here it comes. Chris Carter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's
I like-
0-1.
I didn't like that pitch.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last
All right,
pitch.
come on.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Come on now.
Drilled on the ground to short.
Let's go.
And that's
First
through
Carter
for a
singles
base
to left.
hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
On the ground to the left side. To Walker for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is as Drupal Cabrera heads for the box.
This is bullshit.
Off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Hansel Robles stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards
I'm just saying.
like that one did right there.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
You got one more slider. And I'm throwing a curve.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Yadier Rivera. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that misses for ball 4. Jimmy Nelson comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Scooter Gennett will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes over to his right, and the inning is over.
I just can't get anything aboard.
Brewers strand 1. Murray Leafer will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's
So
a late
annoying,
swing
dude.
and a miss, strike 2. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Into the seats.
No, they're going to be needed. Especially for Cespedes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Damn.
Neil Walker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Now, you know what? That's unfair to Chaz.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Thank you, Scooter.
Mets leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Jonathan Lucroy will start it out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more
Let's go.
bats,
Single.
but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
In there, a base hit.
Yeah, back-to-back singles.
Chris Carter will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise. It's
Chris Carter singles up the center.
Let's see if they
The
try
center
to
field.
score. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their third hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Austin Jackson will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Singles up to left field.
Gets through, and that could bring in a run.
Run.
One run
Coming around the
scores.
plate. He gets out.
He is out at the plate. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Henry Mejia will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Jonathan Villar is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that
tied up
left-handed
at one
batter's box,
apiece.
so it's no sure thing that a
Single.
ground ball means a double.
Oh,
Cabrera, great stop. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
wow.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Domingo Santana stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air and deep to left center field.
Domingo
Cespedes
Santana.
going back, and the runner's
Off the
in to
wall.
score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And
Let's go.
not in time as the second run scores.
3-1 ball
And
game.
a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot, as this is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
Stepping in now, Yadier Rivera as he goes after the first pitch.
Yadier
and lines
Rivera
one out to a
singles
right
to center field.
And that's in there, base hit.
And he gets an
The run
RBI.
scores from second,
Let's go.
and it's a 4-1 game.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Kirk Neuenhuis will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one
Damn
of
it.
those times.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Mejia sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Weekly hit towards first. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
Picked him up. Nice play.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Corey Knebel is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
He had a 4-run inning in the bottom of the 6th.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last 2 pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13.
Asdrubal Cabrera will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Eric Goodell will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Scooter Gennett gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
I'll be right back. I need to search them.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Two and 0 now. High and deep to right center field. Cespedes going back on it to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? Well, he comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's given up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a 3rd pitch.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Chris Carter now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second.
Okay, there we go.
Well, the silver lining to this play is the fact that the runner on third was forced to stay right where he is. But with 1 away, it was a heads-up move over there at first to go ahead and take second base, perhaps staying out of the possible double play.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Addison Reed will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Austin Jackson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Hit hard to short.
Austin Jackson comes through again.
Through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Jonathan Villar comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Juan Lagares will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively.
Yeah.
This sure ain't going to help.
And he lays off the
Got him.
curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
David Wright is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Damn, I thought
On
it was
its
gonna
way,
get
the
there.
0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So making
go.
back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Murray Leefer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul
Come
ball.
on now.